Hello everyone, and welcome to my Sister Wives 4U channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Stars of Sister Wives have experienced a great deal of heartbreak, including the untimely death of Garrison Brown, a kind and compassionate man. Seeing him grow up on screen, several people found his death startling and depressing. Even if fans are deeply attached to him, the people who knew and loved him the most are suffering the most. Sister Wives has aired for 18 seasons. While some Brown children are still very young, others have grown into adults. Parents have experienced love and loss. Before Garrison passed away, Meri Brown, one of the cast members, experienced bereavement. The pandemic also tore families apart with its long, gloomy shadow. Garrison passed away at the tender age of 25. On March 5, 2024, the cherished Sister Wives actor ended his own life. Ever since that catastrophe, the family has been in shock. According to Janelle, Garrison's mother, the anguish must be excruciating, and healing has proven to be difficult. Garrison struggled. He had issues with drinking and his former partner. He had a falling out with his father, Cody, and when he died, they were regrettably no longer on good terms. Given how much Garrison meant to everyone who knew him, this kind of tragedy will leave a lifelong psychological scar on those who loved him. The kid of Cody and Janelle was a good-hearted individual who aspired to be a nurse. Just before he died away, Garrison saved a cat from being put to death because of his sympathetic nature. Miss Buttons is the name of the cat. Currently, Janelle and Cody have to deal with becoming the parents of a dead kid. It's an unimaginable result that nobody anticipated. To proceed, they will have to go far. Despite some nasty comments from trolls on her posts, Janelle is bravely paying tribute to her son on the internet. Fans are generally supportive of her. Though it won't be simple, Janelle is a strong person and she will overcome this. Both her kids and Christine Brown, a close friend from Sister Wives, will support her. Supporters who wish to lend a hand might contribute to Janelle's ventures. Robin and Cody are undoubtedly reconsidering some of their decisions in the interim. They may desire to branch out by mending family divisions now that they have prioritized each other in the past. Specifically, Cody needs to settle his conflicts with his kids. Bonnie was 76 when she passed away. In March 2021, she passed away. At Lizzie's Heritage Inn, Meri's Bed and Breakfast, she now pays tribute to her mother. Meri's family history is well documented in the house, which also honors the many generations of formidable women who came before her. After Meri's mother passed away, she had to adjust to a new lifestyle. A parent's death results in the loss of affection, emotional support, and a sounding board. There is nothing like this type of precious affection. Meri honored her mother in March 2022, as seen above. Losing a parent is a horrible situation that puts a person to the test. Meri had a deep affection for her mother Bonnie. At 53 years old, Meri still thinks about her mother frequently. She thinks that in heaven, Bonnie and Garrison are reunited. Janelle stated that her faith was assisting her in accepting the loss of her kid in a recent Instagram post. Meri might find strength in her Christian convictions when she most needs it. That in no way diminished Cody's character. There were a lot of people acting in the same way. Those who criticize Cody honestly may acknowledge that they essentially performed the same thing. Cody's 18 children from 4 different marriages are the issue. His priorities were made plain when he chose to spend the pandemic with Robin, who would abide by his stringent virus avoidance regulations when other wives would not. It's possible that Cody's other wives and children thought he was living with Robin and avoiding everyone else because of the pandemic. Favoritism for Cody was always evident. In the end, it was an open secret that served as the impetus for the family's disintegration. Anger is a common reaction among those who lack power when one person is favored. Although they might not show it in public for long, they are harboring animosity. In addition, everyone felt alone, including non-Robin spouses and children. The most heartbreaking thing about this is that these people merely desired some affection and care. The children missed their dad. Having a male nearby to assist with tasks would not have bothered the wives who were on their own. They were forced to handle everything themselves instead. People become tougher as a result, and Janelle's more severe demeanor in season 18 was actually a facade for all the inner anguish and loneliness she was experiencing. Even though he's not usually the most sensitive person, Cody didn't mean any damage. Most likely, he wanted to keep his family safe. Everybody has a different perspective, so naturally, he didn't believe he was acting villainously. He may not feel nearly as warm and fuzzy about his ex-wives, but he does, of course, adore his kids. He would have taken different decisions if he had known what Garrison was going through. Nobody intended for this to occur. Garrison was adored by all. The daughter of Cody and Christine is Isabel Brown, who is 20 years old at the moment. She endured years of agony due to her scoliosis. Many symptoms are caused by this health problem, including the following: Mayo Clinic. Isabel needs surgery to lessen her agony. During the epidemic, the procedure was scheduled in a hospital outside of town. Cody refused to go. He would not visit his daughter in the hospital. He gave the COVID-19 pandemic as his excuse. It was Christine who was by Isabel's side at that crucial moment. For her child's sake, Christine put aside her misgivings over COVID-19. Cody faced a great deal of criticism for his decision. It infuriated a great deal of people. Things like this helped to establish Cody's reputation as a bad dad, but once more, it's possible that he believed he was acting in Christine's and society's best interests. It's interesting to note that Cody declined to get vaccinated when COVID-19 shots were available, according to his estranged son Peyton Brown. When Isabel realized her dad wouldn't be joining her, she most likely had some unpleasant thoughts. In the scene that aired on Sister Wives, she seemed hurt. For the youngsters, having some of these scenes filmed must be really weird. Seeing them afterwards, following Garrison's loss, must be particularly painful. Family issues can be so genuine and unprocessed that they become even more complex when they are revealed to the outside world. Although Isabel had her surgery and is recovering nicely, it's possible that Cody lost his hero status by refusing to accompany her to the hospital. Perhaps Isabel came to the realization that Christine was the one she could always rely on. Isabel still has affection for her father. Janelle was previously wed to Mary's brother, Adam Barber. Unfortunately, Adam died at the age of 54 after a valiant fight with cancer. Since Janelle was his wife, a fact that some Sister Wives fans might not be aware of, she undoubtedly had intense emotions upon learning of her ex's passing. Mary undoubtedly did, posting some heartfelt recollections to Instagram. She included adorable childhood pictures of the two of them, as you can see above. The images captured the emotional journey that Adam and his sister went on together. That's a lot. Mary lost both her mother and her brother. It hurts so much. She has undoubtedly been extremely depressed throughout the years because of her problems with Cody. Mary has valiantly moved on in spite of everything that has happened to her. Despite her lack of aggression as a sister wife, she possesses a strong sense of resolve. She puts a lot of effort into her career, and she values her family's customs much. She was not receiving the emotional support she needed, which may be why she remained with Cody for such a long time. People's concern for the cast members is the reason the show receives so much press. Yes, they may occasionally have problems with Cody and Robin, but some viewers have been following the show for 18 seasons. That's a significant amount of time and emotional commitment to the Brown family. I think that's the reason behind the intense fan remarks. Though there are always aspects that viewers don't see, they may feel as though they know the family. In the video above, Garrison demonstrates his compassion. That's what individuals ought to keep in mind. Garrison cherished his kin. He was suffering from depression, an illness that casts doubt on everything in life. Janelle made an effort to assist him, but it's not always simple. Every family experiences difficult times. Family members argue with each other. There is no such thing as an ideal household. The trouble is that, contrary to popular belief, the Brown family's issues were far more destructive. Though not everyone who watched the show was aware of the unrest, they were unaware of Garrison's extreme suffering. The person who understood her son the best was Janelle. After some of Garrison's texts were made public recently, he informed his mother that he understood she was concerned, according to Hollywood Gossip, about his. The family is currently grieving, and some of the show's stars might be reflecting back and remembering past losses and traumatic events that have shaped who they are now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.